It is here now. The 8th edition of Wasimi Summer Soccer Championship 2025. The making of champions from July 25 to August 10, 2025. A festival of football, education, health, entertainment, and plenty of fun. Over 3,000 boys and girls from over 150 football clubs and academies around Nigeria across 6 age group categories assembled for a feast of football that shall be streamed and broadcast live with a seminars for coaches, scholarship opportunities for outstanding players, health tips for all participants and the Wasimi community, and endless entertainment every evening. The Nigerian Heart Foundation shall organize a program on heart-related diseases for the youth as a prelude to a global campaign on the 25th World Heart Day celebration coming up in September 2025. The Wasimi Summer Soccer Championship 2025 is organized by Unique Heights Sports Management in collaboration with the Shegun Degbam International College and Sports Academy, Soka, Mainframe Film Productions, Eagle 7 Sports Radio 103.7 FM, Nigerian Heart Foundation, Hallmark Hotel and Suites, and Eagle 7 Bamboo Gardens. Call Dennis 0803-490-1541 or Maxwell 0806-476-4674 to be a partner, to brand, sponsor, advertise, or for any inquiries in any aspect of this exciting event. The 2025 Wasimi Summer Soccer Championship is more than a sporting event. From July 25 to August 10, 2025 in Wasimi, a Wekoro local government area of Ogun State, Nigeria. Come have fun and make a difference in the lives of Nigerian youth.
Eagle 7 Sports Radio 103.7. Dede Mabiaku is my guest. Jenko Ode. Look, I loved that song with a passion in the early 70s.
Memories.
Wow, I loved that song, and I thought, that was the start of proper Afrobeat. Well, you'll be able to join us in today's show. Let me give you the telephone numbers. Later in the show, you would join Dede and I. The numbers are 0700 2255 1037. It's important you speak with us because we are speaking about Fela and Kalakuta this morning. The second number is 081 27828497. Yes, it is Eagle 7 Sports Radio 103.7 FM. What's the connection between music and sport? They go together hand in hand. So my guest is here. Dede, scholar, actor, musician, social activist, maverick, Fela's protege. So many things that I cannot tell you about. How this man, spoiled me. Anyway, let me welcome Dede Mabiaku to this morning's program. Welcome, my brother.
Thank you very much.
You hear his voice, eh? He called somebody yesterday, and that one said, make I leave that story. No, we just heard Jenkoku.
Yeah.
And for me, that was the start of proper Afrobeat. Before that, Fela Rasmukuti and his Kulalu Beatles. I loved his music. It was high life, jazzy high life. But Afrobeat came. And now, Afrobeat rules the world. From what we just heard of that Jenkoku and that version of Afrobeat, and what we hear now, they don't sound exactly the same to me. What do you think about the two? The Afrobeat, then Fela's Afrobeat and this one. Are they the same?
It's not possible for them to be the same.
Good.
Content-wise, value-wise, essence-wise, musicology-wise, they are never the same. The Jenkoku you played was the beginning of the protest point of Afrobeat. Singing about those who had come to steal, to plunder, to destroy, to wreck the society, instead of wanting to do that which is right for the people. And what the present day Afrobeats, I must state,
okay,
but they are not doing Afrobeat.
Okay.
Afrobeat is serious spiritual sound. Afrobeats is rocking the groove in the clubs.
Okay, so one is a social message, a spiritual message, and the other is just music. Good music.
Music for music's sake, music for dance's sake.
What would Fela have done or said if he were alive today, listening to what is going on? Would he have been part of the celebration? Would he have, what would he have done? What would he think of the artists of nowadays? Would he celebrate them?
He would not, I would rather say that. He would, in many ways, not be castigatory, but he would be wanting to make them see that it's time for them to gain values based on knowledge. Because he who understands that knowledge is power would want to seek to gain the knowledge and use the power thereafter from the knowledge. Knowledge in this case, most of these boys, they don't realize the fact that now that, yes, they've gotten the, in quote, what would I say, the audience response based on the present day social media strata, which we experience now, they should have started making themselves content driven. One. Two, they should have started to make themselves musicologists. Because even in the villages, would they learn music, if you go to Senegal till tomorrow, they learn how to play the kora. In our different villages, the box guitar, which the traditional they still play it. The gong, the traditional drums, they still play them. For long, a lot of Nigerian schools taught music.
Is it in the knowledge of how to play it, or is it in the acceptability of the music that you are playing that is more important? If the whole world is celebrating what you are playing, why do you want to now go and study? So to what end?
Okay, let's be real with ourselves. Mediocrity can be celebrated when we're packaged. With packaging, shit sells. Let's be frank with ourselves. We're talking about building content, building essence, building value. He would have insisted on that.
But he built Afrobeat.
He built content.
From nothing. It didn't exist before he created it.
The main thing is he learned. Listen to many of his songs. You hear things like, and you hear other songs came later. He was making a call. So, so to me, there's a lot more spirituality to the bond than physicality. I remember very clearly, you made a statement earlier on that I had these worry boys, we never can tell you, maybe Fela done something in your early comments. I just laughed. Because even me,
So it's not impossible, eh?
No, it just so happened that physically he did not meet who my mother was. Okay. But spiritually, I think something happened somewhere. And there was a twerking from the supreme forces that made it possible for me to find my way by every means necessary to the source, to gain knowledge, to sit, understand, understudy, and be patient enough to know the hows, the whys, and the wherewithals. And he, accepting my presence, was grace. And I feel humbled by it till tomorrow.
What was life like in Kalakuta Republic? Don't tell us everything. No.
The freest home in the whole wide world, man.
What does that mean?
Freedom was hyper-expressively given its key to operate. Everybody, you meet any and every kind of person in Kalakuta. The strangest thing was people never really took time to study what that model was. Unusual. You find ambassadors coming there. You find it was even a time Mitterrand's son was there. All kinds of people. Mitterrand happened to be the former French president. His son, yeah. It's just crazy people, But all kinds of people in Kalakuta, graduates, doctors, engineers, all kinds of people. It was a multi-melting pot, and at the end of the day, everybody related as one without egos, without airs. And then Fela remaining in his room as the monk in state. You know what I mean? Because most people never understood the fact that Fela would be in his bedroom for 24 hours in some of the days, sometimes 23 hours.
Wow. Doing what?
I would say improving upon his spirituality and his musicality.
So when they come, they would meet Fela in his bedroom.
Well, if you are given the opportunity to come into the bedroom, he will send for you to come into the bedroom. But most of the other people, it's the big parlor. That's what we used to call it. There were 2 sitting rooms. You had the big parlor, you had the small parlor, you know. So Fela sits there for inside the big parlor. So now day and night people will come. If he say make you, oh yeah, tell him sit down, wait for me. He go sit for big parlor. Then he will come and sit down. Everybody will come gather. You know, he left everything open with everybody. There was nothing hidden. Very simple life. Like, for instance, some scenarios when they freak me out till tomorrow, when I try to play out to people, sometimes some people will just come. One of the boys, when they work, they will say, Fela, you got one person who don't come here since he don't hear since, so he say, no, you don't want to come out again. Fela goes, where am? They'll come call the person, come. Say, yes, where you from, come? Say, they just released me from the prison. So, why you want to stay here? Say, Fela, because I believe say I'm on church. So you won't come here, come beg. What do you do? Fela, I've been thief. Oh, so you won't come here, come continue to thief me. And the person go say no. He go say, That's what you used to do a lot. So to me, that sound resonates a kind of spiritual scanning. You'll just be looking at the person and you'll hear. Then he'll turn to the duty boy and say, take him. Once he says take him, they will put that guy's name on a list called chop money list, meaning every day that person will be getting feeding money. Then they will give you your chore in the house. If within 3 weeks you are keeping to the duties, your name will be sent to the office to be put on the salary list.
Wow.
Then you make yourself useful by learning an instrument or the other within the confines of Kalakuta. You end up on the stage. And many of those boys that you saw that were on tour were people who would not have been given the opportunities at all. Because I know, say for sure, if person come your papa door, sheg, come knock door, say they just drive me from, they just free me from Ikoyi prison, I beg, Baba, if you stay your place, instantly I know your father will call the police. Una come, and that person goes back into the system. But many came and many got the opportunities to reshape their lives and remodel their path. I mean, there are so many people who pass through Kalakuta. Big men's children, in quotes. You know, we use those words, big men. The Oga Kpatakpata, them, all them children, they come Kalakuta also. Everybody was in Kalakuta. Everybody.
Dede. Look, give me a typical conversation between you and Fela. You know, just go back and imagine one of the scenes between you and Fela, an incident, the conversation between you, the kind of conversation you had. Yeah, I'm trying to just capture this essence of Fela, this Fela man. I want to capture him.
Fela was very deep. Fela is very deep. Fela is very deep. I keep using those words. You see, many of the times when they did together, now knowledge sharing and development now they do. You know, you just hear something like, hey, Dede, bring that book. Open that book, open page 520. Check paragraph 3, line 4. Then it starts to spit out word for word what is in that book.
Wow.
I used to call him man-puter. Because that time we know they use computer too well now. But he was, to me, I mean, very astute, you know, ready to discuss, analyze, and argue points to do with education, history, biology. We discussed African history, African tradition, African religion, African essence. We discussed governance, world politics. We discussed all kinds of things. Sometimes I go sit down there with Fela and I'm going through books, journals, reportorials for 14 hours and above.
Wow.
In a day. You know, people think say that just go Kalakuta, they go smoky go. Damn you. No. Knowledge development was going on there. That's why I really went to school. Now Kalakuta now really go school. Because for Kalakuta, I met the kind of books I never thought existed. I met the kind of knowledge I never presumed I could ever meet in the minds of a man who others never realized was so powerfully knowledgeable.
Wow. Why would all manner of, leave the poor people alone, those who coming out of prison, people I know in society, top people. You mentioned Mitterrand's son, and so on and so forth.
Ambassadors.
Even up till now, even just they still go to his house to go and do some kind of whatever it is.
Spiritual upliftment.
What was Fela offering them? This was the Fela who was not really a scholar in the classic sense, was not an academic. He went to school, was not an academic. He's not known as somebody who was beyond his music. What would everybody be gravitating towards Fela for?
I'm happy you used the words gravitating towards Fela for.
Was it his music?
It was more than music.
Found in his music?
It was more than music. Fela is more than music. Fela has been a lot more than music.
Okay.
His spirituality, the essence of the being he represents. Fela na bami now. You know, and you can't take it from him. Na great Orisha. Person when stand there, take torture, torment, beating, brutality on behalf of the people and still kept speaking for the people, undermining whose ox was God. Until tomorrow he's still doing the same thing. Because everybody attests to the fact that everything when he talk now, ahead of in time. You see the point? You know, many people, we did there the other day, one Catholic priest come on stage. Yeah, Tony, Reverend Father Tony, I'll remember his surname clearly very soon, at the Oriental Hotel, and climbed the stage and said that he needs to say this here, that in his life, he has a saint that he owes honor and respect to. Wow. And that saint is Fela Anikulapo-Kuti. That how many of us realize the fact that all the things where the man don't do, don't talk about, now because the Almighty, they use him as a great messenger to the people of the land. Now, for that, you must understand, Fela himself, many years before the end time of his, he had ascended, he has transcended himself from beyond the physical to more of the spiritual. So people were beginning to receive the resonance of his spiritual essence rather than you just seeing the physical. So all those beatings, all those bastardization don't degenerate the physical to the point where he had elevated himself away from that. Wow. How many people see those angles? You see, so Fela was more a spirit being than a human.
Would Fela, who went into politics, you know he went into politics.
Oh, yeah, of course not. Movement of the people.
Movement of the people.
Yes.
Was it a serious effort at getting into power, of getting access to power and changing society with the way he lived, with how he was perceived in society? Would he have made a good president? Would his life have, have been a good example, a good model for young people coming up?
You see, when people make statements and I hear questions like this from Shegun Odegbami, I mathematically do a progressional rearrangement of my thoughts. Now, let's be real, Baba Sheg. You know, what you claim the people say, ask yourself now, who right now in the whole of Africa is acclaimed as one of the most regarded amongst the speakers for the people, the voice of the people.
It's Fela.
Thank you. So,
it's Fela.
So all Fela. What they were
his
saying,
music, the lyrics of all his songs,
the content of what he had to offer. Fela had a lot of content to offer. Fela has a lot of content to offer.
Why are you using the present tense?
Because Fela lives.
Okay, so go on.
Babe. Just believe it.
No, I think so too.
Yeah.
In his music, in his words, those ones are forever.
Yeah, and his spirit
resonate. They still walk.
His spirit resonates till tomorrow. You know, they tell people some things. Don't ever discountenance the essence of your forebears. We as Africans, we hold dear our ancestry, our cultural values. Our norms teach us certain things. Why are we not teaching it to the generation coming? It hurts. Because we're losing who we are by deconscientizing the essence of what we are. We're losing what we are. See now who we are first. We're losing what we are by not sharing values therein with the generation that we see now. We're losing our total values by not making these children who are coming now see the essence of what we are, how we are, from whence we came. If Fela leaves, there's nothing anybody can do about it anymore. In the annals of history, the first African ever to be represented in the height of theaterdom in the world, which is Broadway, is Fela Anikulapo Kuti. You can never have a second first. There's always one first. The only African musician to have been so well beaten by the system for standing for the people, not for his own personal aggrandizement. He could possibly have done it and sang songs just to make money, but he was singing songs to deconscientize the people and expose the reality of what the people needed to stand for. One Africa, our culture, our traditions, our essence, our ways, our beliefs, our foods, our clothes, our ethics, our language. He always sang that these things mattered. He always made it known to the people that, you know, steal not from the people, kill not the people, bleed not the people, heal the people, teach the people. Let the world see that the African needs to be respected, not denigrated. These are the things when Fela still they do till tomorrow from his songs.
So he was more a prophet.
He is a prophet.
Than a political leader.
Yes, he is a prophet.
Okay.
He's a great Orisha. There's nothing you can do to take it from him.
Look, if you and I, we saw a few things coming into Abeokuta yesterday.
Yes.
And, you know, we don't want to hurt anybody. But if Fela were to be alive today, would he be weeping? Have things degenerated from when he was?
Well,
I know he's alive.
If he were to be physically present, you mean? I like
Yes, physically present.
Yes.
Would he be weeping at development since he left, since he transcended to another realm? Have things become better? His message he has this great message resonating everywhere. Everybody loves the message, but it is not reflecting in our lives.
Well, it is reflecting in our minds.
Okay.
And so ultimately to reflect in your lives. Acceptance is one. Confirmation is another. Execution is the final. You see, these are things we must look at. If Fela day here physically now, I don't say if I don't have shake come on for these people. I want wait, I want day, I want bang. You know, you gotta yab the motherfuckers, man. Shit. I know I'm on air, man, but damn it, we're talking about Fela here. You get down to the basics of it. Look here, my brother. Many years ago, they arrest Fela for smoking Igbo. Abi?
Yeah.
And at the time when Bama arrest him for smoking Igbo, who not know say Fela they smoke Igbo for the whole world? Even Pope self know say Fela they smoke Igbo. Now, they arrest him, fight him, hunt down, do everything because of what? Igbo. Today, go nearly all the hospitals for Europe and America, you go see on top their wall, you go see banners and posters. CBD available. Yeah. THC available. Now, CBD, I go there. What be CBD? Igbo oil. Who was doing Igbo oil for him, for his own research in this country? Fela Anikulapo Kuti. He was extracting Igbo oil from the seeds in Kalakuta. He called it guru. Way, way back. This was not known to the world. This was not known to the outside world.
And this is what science is using.
Right now, they allowed Fela to carry guru along with him to export. He shared with some of his friends out there. And now, guru is what they are all using to cure a lot of people in the world today. But Fela was castigated for it. Because I remember clearly, I can never forget when Bama put chain for Fela hand, put chain for Fela leg, bring him for public. saying they do press conference. You know, sad how we do things to our heroes. Sad what we do to our mentors. Sad what we do to the mystics that the Almighty has handed down to us to help us elevate the African and the Africanness that we are.
If you are just joining us and you are listening to this conversation that sounds so out of, place in a radio, in a sports radio station, they go together. This is Eagle 7 Sports Radio. And in my own school of thought, it is about the interconnectivity of everything. We are all connected in every way. The music, the sound, the politics, the medicine, the sport, everything. We are all connected. In dispensing knowledge, now you have to compartmentalize them into small things. Otherwise, you can't separate one from the other. So this is Eagle 7 Sports Radio coming to you live from our studios in Wasimi in Ogun State. And my guest is Dede Mabiaku. If you've been listening to him, you can hear the voice there. Even the voice sounds like Fela, like Fela's voice. I don't know where this man... Anyway, this man will soon become Abami. If now Abami himself be the man. So you'll be able to join us later. You add your voice to the conversation. The number again is 0700 22551037 and then 081 27 828497. Dede, which one be your favorite Fela song? I know say now your favorite.
Yeah, but
I won't play one for you.
Okay.
I
not say you go play the one when my spirit guide you to play. So I'm not go push you. Now you go push the button yourself.
Okay. Me the one with me.
But I go tell. You don't know say one great African day inside the studio too. Even though he never talk since he just did here sit down and mix it to us. One Agba like this when he say heavy winch of a man.
Now you mentioned who did that?
Baba TK Tunde Kelani, they here. But me I go why in one play this thing, me I go whisper to Baba TK the song where me I believe saying go play because my spirit go push in hand to push one button to push one song. So I go get up from where I sit down. I'll go whisper to Baba TK. We go leave you, make you do your thing, but I not say you go push that button. Watch out.
Because me and you, like say, our connection, where we start, where both of us start.
He don't
say, and I sense, I feel your voice. So make we go tell everybody, say, water no get.
You see that?
Water no get any meal.
Wonderful song, very spiritual.
I was at a time when we were playing football in Tanzania, the whole of that East Africa.
Yeah.
Usually after a football match, that's the only day we are free, like prisoners.
Yeah.
We're in prison before playing a football match. We finish the match and we hit town. And I can bet that there's no nightclub we went to at that time. And one of the songs that would be played would be Fela's Water No Get Enemy. Tell us about that song. Even you, before I go, you know why I was able to pick that song? Because so many times we will go to these shows where they appear yourself. And when you start to sing that song, you are elevated to another spiritual level. And even you perfected it in such a way that sometimes it sound better than Fela.
No, I don't know what you talk about.
Tell us about that song.
Myself. I remember what Fela said to me about the song a long time ago when we did for Kalakuta. They gist me about how the song come about. And he said, now one time when they go do one concert for Worry, heavy rain come fall. This rain now concrete flooding everywhere. It was terrible. So they can't go to the venue. I think the name of the venue was Farm Kitchen in Warri in those days. So they went to see the venue just before the show hours, about 7 o'clock after the rain had subsided. But the place was flooded. Saying just put your hand like this, they waka, they wonder, why am I saying into your loan? Because they worry the day before, and they had prepared for this gig. Say from nowhere, one old woman just come, just tap on for back. Now he turned, and the woman said, "My pikin, no worry you here. Una sure go work. But my pikin, water not get enemy. Oh."
Wow.
By the time he turned back later, because he took his face away from her, was looking straight. By the time he turned back, he no see him again.
Wow.
But the thing ring bell for his head. And there came this heavy spiritual song. Water, no get enemy. Water, umiolota. And as fate would have it, I think, at the first song when Bami gave me the chance to sing on the stage, be that, you know, so I'm honored.
Me, I'm testifying. I have seen you, I've heard you perform that song, and I can tell the world that when you perform that song, you take that song to another level. It has been incredible. I don't know. But tell me, okay, now you have told us how Water No Get Enemy came about. But Antike was talking about teacher, no teach me nonsense.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of thing.
That's Teacher itself is another of the greatest songs Fela ever did. You know, how many people realize the essence of the words in that song? Now, you see, but many people don't know this backstory about Teacher.
Okay, me, I don't know the backstory.
One day I did for Kalakuta, 5 a.m., 5:30 a.m. It was 5:30 a.m. We don't finish our session all night, you know, going through books, journals, repertorials, talking histrionics. Fella just says, "Shh, quiet." And he said, "Listen." Then I begin hear one bird for in window. The bird, they come perch by the window side. The bird just make. He said, "You dey hear that bird?" I said, "Fella, I dey hear him." He said, "Listen again." The bird repeated. I said, "Fella." He said, "Wait it." I said, "Your baseline."
Baseline.
Dun, 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 dun.
Wow.
Then now there you go. So you see, now there I can begin to get more in-depth understanding of who him be. He picks his musicology from nature, from happenings around. The essence of humanity is resonated in his sounds that he portrays to the world. In the vision he shares with the world, philosophy is powerful, but it comes from spirituality. You see, Teacher, if you listen to the song, now eye-opener to everybody in this part of the world, if we're sincere with ourselves. When we be picking, Papa, Mama be teacher. When we dey for school, teacher be teacher. When we dey university, lecturer be teacher. When we start to work, government be teacher. Now he asks the question, who be government teacher? The answer comes out, culture and tradition. Where is our culture and tradition in what we see these people exhibiting nowadays? Your culture and tradition of the African man says when person thief, na thief who they call him. Not to package it and say it's misappropriation, it's mismanagement, no, stealing the commonwealth of the people and pretending to be leading the people, whereas you are ruling the people in the wrong ways. The culture and tradition of our own people will teach us that our herbal treatment would have been healing the world today. Our foods would have been justification for healing to the world today. Our culture and tradition would teach us, say, Iwe kiko, laisi oko, adiada, koipe o, iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀.
Iṣẹ́ ilẹ̀ wa. Wow. Wow.
You see, these are things we need to start digging into. It is time for us to start unlearning in the minds of our children presently the wrongs and start to make them relearn values therein from the culture and tradition of our people.
Deep. But, okay, the lyrics of Fela's songs,
they are his words.
And sometimes I look at him, I don't know him that closely. I look at him and I have a feeling that he doesn't write them. I have a feeling that the lyrics just come to him and he expresses them in the song. I don't know if I'm right or wrong. Because, he has a message and he delivers it up, when he records or when he goes on stage or something. How does it get the lyrics of those songs?
Fela takes his time to research, and he's a very studious one. He researches so deeply. In those days, we didn't have all this computer and this modern time phone and the rest. What would they use now to go on Google and the rest of it to check things? But how they getting messages more on the spiritual level than on the physical level. Right? But for him, everything that he delivers is noted, scored, and written down. You go find Fela sit down, they score in music. I said it to you earlier on, note for note. And he writes his lyrics word for word. Then he will do the rehearsals. It's very thorough, methodically thorough.
Wow.
We'll do rehearsals. When he finds that there are lapses in any of the things he has scored, he goes back, rearranges, comes back with the whole team again, does rehearsal again. He was a very hard-working perfectionist in his physical time.
Wow. I don't know what I could talk anymore. But you are in town.
Oh, yes, I am.
You are in Wasimi.
Wasimini.
You were in Abeokuta yesterday.
Yes.
This is the home. Abeokuta, this environment is the home.
Well, now they call him Abeokuta. me, they call her Ori Olumo because now it's Fela been call her.
Hey, Ori Olumo. Anyway, the telephone number, I've called it. So now, from now onwards, you can call us and participate, You can participate in the conversation. This is Dede Mabiaku. Do I have anyone online? No, the phones have been ringing. Okay, you will join us anyway. Yes. So, you are in Abeokuta, Wasimi area and everything. Your experience, what do you think of Abeokuta and all of that? Tiki and I, for example, we believe that this is the epicenter of culture in the world. This place, civilization, black civilization. Now here I finish. We have the institutions, we have the history, we have the people, we have the environment, we have everything here. Even though we never exploit them or explore them or use them or deploy them well. But this place now home. Fela home. Shoyinka home. MK Abiola home. Shegun Odegbami home.
When you see, sometimes it's not good to. Sometimes it's not good to. But it's good, they try to think, say, they try to think, say, when you call some names, it gonna make people think.
Leave that
it gonna make people think about what the value in the other names represent. You see them now.
Name.
But you see, in as much as
Hello?
you say,
Hello?
Hello, good morning.
We have our first caller this morning.
My name is Shode.
Chief Shode.
Please let me ask Dede Mabiaku on this pertinent question.
Okay.
Joy Bola Gbolo in Abeokuta.
Níbo ni agboolé tiẹ̀ wà l'Abeokuta? Spiritually.
You are a Fela reincarnation. See, I love you. I know you. You understand? You went to Kalakuta University and you learned, my brother. Oh, Jesus.
I learned philosophy.
You are meeting us. Seeing Fela, I'm seeing Fela live and direct this morning. and I know that a lot of people will still call. Baba, 17.
I know be Baba. Please, you people should stop calling me Baba.
No,
why are you calling me Baba?
Fine boy.
Exactly. How can you call me Baba when I'm not TK?
Okay.
TK is Baba now.
I'm not worried.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Nice one.
Thank you.
That was.
Tell us about Abeokuta, your experience about Abeokuta.
I've had
this environment and all of that.
Many years ago, I used to come to Abeokuta with Fela.
Even though the calls are just coming in.
Let them come in.
Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Okay,
who are we speaking with?
I say good morning to you. I am Reverend Mike Shoyemi.
Reverend Shoyemi.
Okay,
Okay, go on. You're welcome, sir.
I want to formally welcome our guest in the studio.
Yes, Dede.
If one didn't know Fela personally, they think that Fela has just resurrected. With his voice and how he dish out so many things. In actual fact, it refreshed my own memory because we are the set of people that embrace Kalakuta Republic.
Very good.
Yes.
And you are a reverend, though, reverend.
Yes, I am a reverend. Yes, I am a civilized reverend.
Very good.
As a sportsman, how many minister of God that are sportsmen? How many of them? The spirit of Olympicism is in us. So we are universal in behavior.
Very good. Very good.
Now, what happened is this: the Jamko that is just gave us.
Yes.
Funny enough, I bought it 1 naira.
You bought it for 1 naira.
For 1 naira. It was just small plate.
It was small plate. Yes.
And
Yeah.
All those kids, most of us at the National Stadium at that time, we are very close to Kalakuta.
Yes, now. That was just down the road. All my friends used to go there.
Empire.
But me, I no Grigo. I was a stupid person.
In the fear. It was Lily Liver.
All my friends were wondering why I don't smoke. Why I don't smoke, why I don't even drink, alcohol, something. At that time, but I love Fela.
Yes.
Fela is an idol. Honestly speaking, it's a pity that God has made it so that one day we will leave this world, no matter what. But thank God, he still lives. When we talk of Jesus Christ, we talk of the wonders that we perceive from Jesus Christ. And when you want to enjoy your life, put on Fela's songs. You will learn so many things. Suffering and smiling.
Talk to me.
All those things are there. I thank God for your life again.
Thank you, Reverend. Thank you very much.
Radio will continue to work stronger in the mighty name of Jesus.
Amen. Amen.
And the competition that is about to start, it will start well and end well in Jesus' name.
Amen. Thank you, Reverend.
Morning, my brother Alambolo, Chibadelawa.
Yes.
That basketball.
Yes, Alabi, Chief Alabi.
Yes, it's my brother. I thank God.
Okay, so that other people can have opportunity to join us.
Thank you very much.
All right, sir.
Bye-bye.
All right. Now, wow. It's true. I know when we listen to you, it's like we are listening to. In fact, we are listening to Fela through your voice.
Well,
that was fantastic. Okay, let's take this call again. The calls are just...
Hello, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, my name is Mr. Yemi Awutegi. I'm calling from Abeokuta, Oshara.
Okay, your name is what?
Yemi.
Mr. Yemi Awutegi.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yes, I'm calling from Abeokuta, Oshara.
Okay.
Yes, I greet our great guest over there.
Dede.
I salute you, my
And
brother.
I pray that God will continue to bless you.
And you too.
Amen.
Yes, I want to quickly share an experience my mom had with Fela. When my mom was still working at the Federal Ministry of Health at the Korea over there. Hello, sir?
Yes, we are listening now. Your mom had an encounter with Fela.
Okay, yeah. So the day Fela was announced, the day that it was announced that Fela was coming to the ministry to see the brother there, Dr. Bekola from Kuti.
Okay.
My mom said
Everybody.
the cook, the gate man, the cleaners, everybody left their post.
Yes. True.
That there was chaos, there was confusion, that Fela that was being seen on TV is coming live and direct. And they had to give him a guard of honor from the street. The second, everybody was just stretching their necks to see. My mom even said that there was a guy that was very short, that they have to carry him to the height so that he can see the light.
Oh, boy.
And one thing my mom said was that while he was coming, he was just bowing down and greeting people, acknowledging their greetings. And he was very humble.
Wow.
Yep.
Very, very humble. Very, very humble.
True.
Up to the time he left his brother, people were still on the line. Nobody left. So he's a great man and will continue to be a great man.
Yes. Thank you very, very much.
Yeah, thank you very much. Have a nice day.
Thank you. This fella was a real Abami. Abami Eda. Well, you are here and you are going to be speaking with young people this morning. And I can't wait. In the next, we're going to start very soon. But give us a message for those young people first. What should they be expecting to hear from you?
Sincerity, truth, and reality that will guide them for eternity.
Wow. Hello.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Since I called for the phone now, we no go fit talk again. No? Who are we speaking with?
My name is David.
David, King David. Yes. Go ahead. Dede
I'm
is
from
listening to you.
Abeokuta, but I'm not speaking to you from Abeokuta now. I'm far away.
Far away where?
Far away, as I speak to you right now, I'm at Agbado right now.
Okay, Agbado. Okay, go ahead. Dede is listening.
I have a different opinion about the topic. I want to greet the guest, Dede Mabiaku. I've known you for years from a distance.
I salute
and
you,
I
my brother.
appreciate the fact that you unfold these things this morning. Very beautiful thing. Last week I listened to TK on your show. I'm talking about
Tunde Kilani. Yeah, go on.
Contemporaries of what we call in the film industry, the legend. I'm talking about Adeo Gidon, the life. That is a high class in which I place the TK. So today you are great. I want to say thank you for coming. But I have a different perspective to Fela's life.
Go ahead.
I want you to imagine, let's just say we take a percentage of Nigerians, 20 million Nigerians, coming to the National Stadium and all with Igbo in their mouth, smoking. It does not, for any reason, show a great morality on the side of a man who preaches against those who loot our treasury and who rule us instead of reign over us.
What's the connection? What's the connection?
I'm going to, please let me make my connection. Let me make my connection. Great as Fela was, there were some courts I think morally he did not cross. And I feel that I wouldn't have had a president who will wear pants on the street. Are you getting me?
Yes.
If you really meant that political thing. Great following. We have the Elvis Presley of this world, the Michael Jacksons of this world. But we say the way they exited. So I still feel that for a lot of young people who will be following that hero, this is a man loved by everybody, including me. But that moral crossover, I think he needs that. And it is an important lesson I feel we should address too. So when we talk about things, we should also balance them up. An idol, a great person, a legend, we call him Abani, like they say. But really, when you look at some moral lines, you see he didn't cross them. Good man had a good heart.
Well, okay. I'm not going to provide the answer. We'll let Dede answer. But you know, when you talk morality, whose
now,
judgment?
my point
Whose
is
judgment?
This. My point is this: there are certain pictures a public figure will put out there.
By whose measurement? By whose measurement? By whose measurement? It is
so
your own measurement.
Please, Chief, if you want me to make my point, I will. But I don't want you to debate my point.
Okay, no. Okay, go on. I'm just asking. Okay, sorry, go on.
So my point is this: good as he is, as
he had
was
shortcomings.
when he was physically alive here, and he puts that picture out. The balance to it is that you put out there what will inspire young people in a moral level, that they will not do certain things. And then, because, for instance, I will not smoke. I don't believe it is morally right. Well, everybody is a free world, but then if we were all doing that, and the only justification we have to that is that they bring medicine from it and all that. Water is good. But if we use water wrongly, it will get us. Even if you drink water too much, it will get us trouble. Fire is good, but we can't use fire as clothes. We can use it to cook. So you can use something like Igbo or whatever, and it can be wrongly applied. This is a man loved by Allah, everybody, all of us. But he will have made a political statement like the Awolowos of this world, the best president that never became Nigeria. If he had balanced that morality, the Reverend called him this morning. Such people will not do some of the things he did because they don't believe in them. Let's be honest. Thank you. I just want to leave my small.
All right. Thank you for making your own points. That's okay. Thank you. Yeah, okay.
Now, you see, I know you were going to come to me, so there's no, let me just go in straight.
No, go ahead.
He should realize that, appreciated as it is that he has expressed himself, by whose rules are those so-called morals? By whose tenets are those so-called statements? Does he understand the hows and the whys and the wherewithals? Let me start with the Igbo issue. First of all, the first thing when they stigmatize Fela with na Igbo, just because they catch him with one small rap of Igbo, they become one treat him anyhow. So he decided to be stubborn to the system, to say, "Chebi na the Igbo now, na they take say, I won't take fight me because I they speak the truth for the people. Oh yeah, come." So it was like a challenge. Now, apart from that, he kept telling them that this thing, now medicine, they could not discount and answer. They shout to them, but they refused to listen. Now the world out there is making so much money from that which they took from here, the seeds, and transformed and started using them now medically, justifying his own statements and not justifying the castigation that has just come from the man who's speaking. Next, they talk about, say, they wear pant for in house. Fela no wear pant for outside. Fela saying, state to himself, say he wants to be free. He come out openly, logo to say, I have nothing to hide. Look here, you say would have made a bad leader. Indira Gandhi waiting the bin they wear. Excuse me, sometimes some people must think again about the way we castigate before stating. Fela cloth, no, they even get pocket. In statement, be say, wake up in the morning. That's I heard him say this. I just think to myself, say, man, I could just wake up for morning like this, man. I wear nighty when I take sleep. Reach morning. There, wake up for morning, I can't get up, I can't pull the nighty, can't tie towel, can't go inside bathroom, can't come back. After I come out from bathroom, I wear pant, wear singlet, wear trouser, wear shirt. My skin not they breathe now. Say I can't deal like that all day. Say that I beg, my brother, man, I just pulled the whole thing, you know. So make I just day myself for inside in house. So Fela never was found outside with his bata. He always wore his pants in his house because he wanted his absolute freedom. When you people do castigate, please be careful. Analyze before you castigate. I greet you.
Wow. Well, we are fast running out of time, and we need to do one or two more things before we go. This is Eagle 7 Sports Radio, 103.7 FM, coming to you live from our studios in Wasimi, in Ogun State. In the next couple of minutes, the program for the convocation of the Segun Odegbami International College and Sports Academy will start in the Eagle 7 Bamboo Garden in Wasimi. And you're all invited to come and be part of it. That will be the 16th. It's been 16 years of graduation. You know, 16 years. We've graduated 16. We'll be graduating 16. You know, and again, today, because TK is with us, so I want to use this to promote his show, Cordelia, that film that he just did, that epic that he just did, will be screening at OOPL in Abeokuta today.
Wow.
Today, Saturday, and tomorrow, Sunday. So for the first time, people are going to have an opportunity to watch that great movie. I saw it 2 days ago. Yeah, in Abeokuta, when it was shown for the very first time. So so you are welcome to come there from 3 o'clock. TK will be there himself to welcome you to the screening. So just go there if you want to watch that movie, Cordelia. The next movie I will be in. You yourself, actor. You started as an actor, and these days, you know, they act so much. No,
I really didn't start as an actor.
Okay, you studied theater arts.
Yes, I'm a thespian. I studied theater arts. I'm proud of it. You know, and in the theater, I also studied film and television.
Wow. Okay.
You know,
okay.
And that's something I know that Babatike knows and is aware of. But you see, certain things we need to let the world.
That's where you are going to complete today's program, to tell us what Fela would say to the world if Fela were to be alive now. He's on my show. He wants to speak to the world because this program is being heard all over the world. In the Caribbean, I told people, 20 stations. 20 stations in the Caribbean islands. This message is going to them. It's going to America, it's going to Russia, it's going to Ukraine, and we are going to bombard the world with the reproduction, the edited version of this show tomorrow. So give a message to the world from Fela and Anikulapo Kuti. Dede, over to you.
I think he will be saying things like, "Shey una dey see now, say everything where I talk, don't they happen? Shey una dey see now, say Africa is right. Shey una dey see now, say the castigation of the African is the degeneration of the world. Shey una dey see now, say those things where we're supposed not to do. And be the things where many of our rulers, they do now, because they find them hard to get leaders. We only have bleeders. They bleed the society, they bleed the people dry. I sure saying go they say things like, the African way is still the true way, where people go dig in, check your culture, your tradition, your ways. See the world confessing now. If you go onto your system, you will find that everything to do with space travels, medical science, computers, and all of it is tagged to what is called the binary code. What is the binary code? The West is confessing to you, the world, that the binary code is simply Oduifa. Fela done the shout since we must buy our African medicine to open our eye well. If Africa had been studying the essence of its own medicine, which we have in all our forests, we would have been healing the world. And they tell us we could follow our traditions and our culture. If we follow our tradition and our culture, we would have been feeding the world. Not just with food in the physical, but with food in the spiritual. Destroy not the land, kill not thy brother. Heal, feed, hold, teach, train. Share values based on the African way of life. I hold my peace.
Do us a 15-second a cappella of something. I know this is the last thing you would have expected me to ask you to do, but you will do it. An a cappella. I want to hear Fela's voice in something. I wish I had a drum. But the voice.
I would sing something of my own.
Okay, go ahead. It's just the voice.
The time I go to Fela, I say, Baba, I beg, I won't learn. People start to dey holla. People start to dey yap. They say, hey, oh boy, now which one you dey? Why you want yammer yourself like a this? You not know say Fela bad. You not know say Fela na bad man. Fela bad. I beg my brother, tell me wetin he do. Hey, they want to, they count for me. They start to dey gberaga. They say, look he dey wear pant for house. They knock up plenty women and he smoke igbo. After that one unko, now waiting remain you. They're not fit to count another thing. And them say, Fela bad. No be hear me and you, they when we see rulers, they thief our money, they go. No be hear me and you, they when we see brothers, they kill them brother for road. No be hear me and you, the way we see leaders just they bleed our people go, yeah. Una say Fela bad. Yeah. He no join them to thief at all. He no destroy the world at all. I leave my case there.
Dede Mabiaku, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for honoring my invitation to come to Wasimi and to come and bless us with words from the beyond. So, Dede, thank you very much for coming.
It's been a pleasure.
Join us again next week, Saturday, when we'll bring you another wonderful package on 90 Minutes with Mathematical on Eagle 7 Sports Radio, 103.7 FM.